And one of those major tech companies participating in this year's fair was Lenovo. The world's biggest PC maker is now moving into both the enterprise and mobility space to prepare for the future. CCTV's Mark New takes a closer look.
It's been 10 years since Lenovo made the bold move of acquiring IBM's personal computer business. Tim Beheron was on IBM's Analyst Council at the time and traveled to Beijing to see what the deal was all about.
I'll be honest, at the time I struggled with it. There were a lot of questions regarding a Chinese company buying, this basically historic company. After the trip to Beijing and meeting with their CEO and CFO and even some government officials, I came back convinced that if anyone can do this, it's going to be Lenovo.
Lenovo would go on to establish a U.S. headquarters in Morrisville, North Carolina. 7 years later, it unseated HP as the world's #1 PC maker. Lenovo entered the global smartphone market in 2012, but chose to stay out of the U.S. markets. It waited patiently until 2014, when it acquired from Google Motorola Mobility.
We will focus on the Motorola brand in the U.S. markets. I think it's, the importance is U.S. is a tough market. Brand perception is extremely important from all the research data. And again, Motorola has an iconic brand.
Even though Motorola and Lenovo both produce smartphones, Smith is not worried about cannibalizing each other's business.
We're one family. I mean, there's different divisions, but just as a family shares information, we do the same thing within Lenovo. And I think it's a little bit of competition between the different parts of the company is healthy. The key is, are we satisfying all customer needs?
That now includes more customers in the enterprise world too, as just months ago, Lenovo acquired IBM's x86 server business.
It's almost repeating the playbook on PCs. We bought a second division from IBM. When we just had Lenovo products, we had only entry-level tower and racks. Now we have from top to bottom, from the data center to the cloud to the small and medium business, we have full coverage.
What I've been impressed with probably, at least over the last 5 years, is how aggressive the Lenovo management in Beijing is. 10 years in, they are probably stronger and more powerful in the context of what their role is than they've ever been.
Beheron now watches closely to find out if Lenovo's marketing power and distribution channels can achieve what even Google failed to do, make Motorola a top player in the U.S. mobile market again. Mark New, CCTV, Mountain View, California.